I thought I'd do a short movie for Tossdart of my log arrangement.
Oh yeah.
Started out with a ground barrier and some pallets, and a bunch of burlap. Living in Seattle, a lot of burlap around here. This is one row. I know the lighting's pretty poor. I'm going to crinkle up this tarp here a bit. I've just watered it and covered it back up again, and then re-wetted the logs. There's a shiitake and a pearl oyster and a blue oyster and another shiitake in here, as well as the top of this stack is a few logs, hardly a dozen turkey tail. And then around over my shoulder is what I call the coffee shack. Here's a Starbucks reference on 11/12. This crop was sent up to Seattle, but I've created this damp shed out of burlap, and stacked logs inside of it. Short stacks there. Can't recall offhand which product that is. This is a stack of reishi, I know that. Short stack of here, some leftovers. I cut up the sort of pan that you get for turkey roasting. I cut up a bunch of them, excuse me, into tabs, and used a knitting needle to scribe on them the date and model number. This log has not been moved from its location. None of them have actually been moved since they were set. I'm going to step out of my own shadow here and get up close to this wiggly model that my grandson is hanging over my shoulder here and helping me wiggle the camera some. That has started up in this corner. There's something a little different growing on that log end back there, but it seems to be a kind of infestation local to this log group. But I'm going to take this one out and bring it into better light. The example actually growing out at the moment, this is Landon here, is not very large at all, and maybe more than one variety. I mentioned the coffee top and cream colored bottom, but I'm going to reach back in here and get a more mature example of, for all I know, that could be a turkey tail. It could be a youthful reishi. As I mentioned, it had a white border on it. It has a really wrinkly surface. It's a chance of being a turkey tail, which I understand to be a very aggressive mushroom. I did those fairly early on in the workstation, which consisted of a number of pallets set up on edge and nailed and wedged and put together so that I could drill and do the peg work and so on. That's the sort of thing that's growing here out the side of a log, on the ends of logs primarily. I noticed it also cropping up some way off over here on a different log species, or a different inoculation species. Let's see if I can tell what this is upside down. Oh, the shadows are too much in here for me to know which pile this is. But I can certainly take a log out and find out. But that little example there, again, tells us what it wants to be, and more of it cropping up down here. So it's a general infestation of that shroom, either native to my backyard or comes with the burlap. It's a concern of mine all along that I have brought in some pollen. I don't mean pollen, of course, I mean spore that has generally infested this crop. So Not that they're taking over anything, or the monster that ate the restaurant, whatever that silly play was. This is a collection of about 200 logs rather. I didn't get everything inoculated that I wanted to. I just plain wore out. Knuckles from shoving pegs into place were getting raw. It was fun. I hope you enjoy your day. Thanks. Bye.